Today I'm going to be giving you 30 tips to instantly improve your KD on Ashika Island while actually breaking down a 30 kill game that I had. I'm a 4 KD player. My whole goal is just to help you improve. So that's exactly what we're going to do today. Starting off here with tip number 1, your drop spot. Now, I am playing random quads here and my random teammate pinged Town Center. Town Center is not a bad drop spot. There's a lot of great drop spots on this map that aren't like bunker, Suki, residential farms, which is where a lot of teams land. But what I will say is the most important thing is going to be a buy station. You know, in this situation, there wasn't a great buy station at Town Center, so he could have had 25 grand. It doesn't do him any good because he's not going to be able to buy a loadout. Now, the other thing that I will say right here, and notice there is a buy station here at Bunker. I do not land on rooftops, and this is just something you can, it's a small thing you can do to increase your KD. Stop landing on rooftops. It really doesn't get you that many kills, and more times than not, what happens is you get beat down with a pistol. So what I do is I land over here, I go ahead and I grab a gun because I know there's a crate here, and I will be honest, guys, these two guys that land here, more times than not, players don't land there. That's pretty uncommon. So I'm able to pick up 2 kills. Generally, what happens is you hear a bunch of fighting on the rooftop, and all they're doing is they're not looking for guns, and they're just taking each other's plates. What does that allow us to do? We go ahead, we push around this way. You're going to see this a little bit later on. We're going to jump spot to the roof, and we're able to third party when they don't have plates, and it's pretty easy to pick up kills. Now, we're going to grab some plates there. We're going to go ahead and push in. We see this guy. We hit really good shots, and I did not pause this. This is a lag, and then we get that right there. Guys, I get it. That is so beyond frustrating, but especially early, if that happens, you cannot get frustrated. I know it's frustrating. I 100% agree, but in this situation, if I get super frustrated and start being over aggressive and just playing very, you know, with that frustrated mentality, there's no way I go on to drop 30 kills here. So we just got to land back in, get back in the action a little bit. We're going to go ahead. This is just a little bit of map knowledge here. I know there's generally a crate here, so we're going to go ahead and push. Now, I get this guy right here. I don't know this is the last guy, but what I will say, and I will use this to say, if you see that there is a sweaty squad and you can get them out, like that was a pretty good player right there, go ahead and take them out. 2 reasons. Number 1, they're not going to kill you, and number 2, they're not going to kill the lobby. If you want to get higher kill games, sweaty players can have a tendency to just wipe the lobby, so take them out if you can, and then focus on keeping the players who aren't as good alive. Now, right here, as I said, guys, we're going to go ahead and jump spot up. We play the outside of this building. I always try to clear buildings from the top down. We're able to get that knock right there. We go ahead and hit him with the frag grenade, and then we push up, right? So now that we're clearing the rooftop, I know that everybody is down below me. Right here, guys, be very careful with your spawn protection. You know, this guy, a lot of you overcommit. He probably didn't see me right in this moment, and he probably already overcommitted to landing back in here. When you first respawn back in, pull your shoot for a second. You're going to see me do it here a little bit later on. Pull your shoot and take advantage of that spawn protection because, you know, good players are going to really take advantage of people who don't have spawn protection. They're going to fry you out of the sky. Now, as we get this kill, look at the minimap, guys. 3 questions that we always ask after a kill. How many enemies are alive? Where are they moving to? Sorry. How many enemies are alive? Where are they in relation to you? And where are they moving to? So in this case, I've got 1 enemy on that squad. He's down below me, but look at where he's moving to. It is very clear right here that he is pushing up the stairwell. So I'm going to go ahead and challenge down below. There's a free and easy kill right there. So that is one of the biggest things that I can give you guys is use that mini-map, but specifically those 3 things. If there's 2 enemies pushing you, you got to handle that differently than if they're split and you're able to challenge one of those immediately, which you're going to see me challenge with momentum constantly. Now, guys, right here, how many of you, honestly, how many of you chase this guy right here, right? How many of you chase this guy and then you get shot by all 3 of his teammates and you're like, oh, they just team shot at me and they're all watching. Yeah, they're all watching each other. So instead, guys, I'm going to play this a little bit slower. I'm going to go ahead and play the rooftop. We're going to go ahead and play top down again. The goal is to be unpredictable and catch enemies like this. Now, this guy's a little bit, you know, obviously he's not worried about me hitting this jump spot, but he's also a little bit worried about my teammate here with the heli, and he's just dead at this point. There's literally nothing that guy can do because my teammate's landing on him. I'm right on top of him. We're going to get precision, so let's go ahead and drop down. But I think going back to the one situation I just showed you guys, don't chase. The more you chase, the more you're going to get caught by A, somebody expecting you to chase, and B, you know, a team, because he's going to come. He's going to say, hey, I've got one on me. You're going to go ahead and chase him, and they're all going to shoot you. Now, once again, we go right back to the rooftop. We're going to continue to play. We're going to get this knock right here. And by the way, When I tell you to be careful chasing and you got to like make quick decisions, be unpredictable, this is why. I'm going to die here and you're going to see exactly why. I just take a little bit too long, right? I don't get the thirst there. I hear this guy and we get a level, you know, we get the teammates pushing up. This is a good player right here. Level 173 there. We get the level 500 right here who just pushes up. They team shot me and it is what it is. Good play by those guys and they're very close together. As you improve, you know, you'll start to be able to fight outnumbered more and that's going to happen, guys. You're going to get caught. Now, right here, guys, notice how early I pulled. Look how high up I am. Like, I've got all the spawn protection I could need because loadout drops 35 seconds before the first circle finishes closing, right? So 35 seconds before second circle begins is when our loadout drops. So I'm just going to float for Lodi here. We're just going to wait 5 seconds, 3 seconds now. We got to see where Lodi goes. And, you know, it's a little bit unfortunate that we have to hit loadout. I would have loved to be able to get a loadout because now my teammates are going to fly back in. They're going to hit it and the loadout's going to disappear. So we got to start thinking about that safety net a little bit. We're going to go ahead and loot up here. Let's make sure teammates are back. We need to get plates. We're going to go ahead and grab some plates there. Grab the armor box, which is a great option, guys. And now in this moment, what are you thinking? There's kind of two pieces of information that you can act on. Number one is going to be your bounty, right? Bounty's over in farms. So we can absolutely push over that way. We can go ahead, try to get the kill, take the cash. The other thing is, it hasn't been long enough that this team above me at bunker building they probably haven't rotated out. So I'm just going to go ahead and work my way back up that way. We're off to a really good start here. 8 kills, still 8 other teams. And finally, I'm able to catch a glimpse of him over to my right side. We just absolutely fry that guy. Guys, aim video, I will leave that for you at the end of today's video. If you are looking to get better aim, make sure you check out that video. Now we're going to go ahead and work our way over. Wasn't really sure what I was going to be pushing into. Sure enough, there's their loadout. So they went ahead, rotate over to loadout. Didn't think this guy saw me. Now, when we talk about dropping higher kill games, guys, first of all, I realize that I'm not in a great spot there, so I'm not going to over-challenge that. What I am going to do is get to a spot, though, where I can re-engage. A lot of you, like, completely disengage this, and you're like, there's no way I can win this, so I'm just not going to fight them. No, there is a way we can win this, and I'm expecting that they're going to push over this way. It's a pretty predictable play for them to push over, so let's go ahead and see what we can find. I'm thinking they're going to challenge on the hill, trying to see if I can find anything, maybe get a kill, maybe get a pick. I hear one down below. There he is pushing up. We're able to get that down. Now, again, what would you do in this situation? I am worried about the 2 other people that were with this guy right here. I don't know where the 2 other teammates are. Could be right here. Could be right here. Could be all the way back here, not with him, but I do not know. So I'm not going to peek this. I'm just going to go ahead and reposition. Now, I want you to remember that. We don't know where the 2 teammates are. So furthermore, I'm not even going to push up here. I'm going to go ahead and create cover for myself, right? So if there is a guy right here, I can push to my right and he starts shooting at me. I can use the fence as cover. I can go ahead and use that and get away, at which point I can figure out how I'm going to re-engage. Now, as soon as we get the thirst here, we see this guy over here. We're going to loot up super quick, guys. Do not spend too much time looting. I don't even grab the muni box because I got everything that I need. We're going to go ahead and push up. We're going to break that guy. Unfortunately, we can't get it. We anticipate the re-challenge. You get put in better lobbies, guys. People are going to re-challenge. This guy ends up not re-challenging. By the way, we grab the muni box. So we get the re-chow right there. Or not the re-chow. He just stays prone. We're able to get that kill. One over to my left side still. Not sure where. 11 kills, 7 other teams. So we go ahead and challenge this, guys. This is one of the biggest tips that I can give you, which is trust your high alert. High alert's the best perk. You got to be running high alert. I don't care what. You can tell me there's a better perk 3. There's not. You're wrong. High alert's the best perk. Especially in this game where there's no outplay potential or a lack of outplay potential, high alert tells us when people are looking at us. Now that, unfortunate for this guy because he just didn't see me and he hears my teammate shooting. So he's going to chase that. This is where I trust my high alert, right? So I get high alerted from the right side. I know that I need to find cover. Now as I re-peek this, I see the sniper glint. Watch me trust my high alert again. He's looking at me, he's looking at me, he's looking at me, he's looking at me. Okay, now he can't see me. I know that I'm safe from the enemy above me, so now I can go ahead and easily challenge this guy. Also, when tracking, if you un-ADS, right? Watch me un-ADS here. Watch me track this. Look, that allows me to track so much easier than trying to stay ADS and literally go all the way. So, you know, un-ADS, track, and then re-ADS, that allows me to easily get that kill. Now, what's your thought process, right? Not looting, right? Guys, I got everything I need. I don't need to keep looting. I've got plates. I got cash. I got ammo, right? Let's get back in. Let's go ahead and push. We're going to go ahead and work our way over to this sniper up here. There's a way to challenge him. I've just got to figure out how to do it. 5 things for positioning. Positioning is the most important thing on this game, especially when we talk about opening up fights, right? So we're talking about the range of our guns. We're talking about our cover. We're talking about high ground. We're talking about, let's pause this real quick. Let's go ahead and pause this real quick. But I want you to notice this. Now, right here, when I push up, I can get this guy down, right? He's exposed enough that I can hit enough high damage areas, right? Chest shots, neck shots, head shots, to take advantage of the TTK and get him down. I thought this guy was alive. I did not realize this was a dead body. I thought this was somebody laying prone. But the moment that I give away my location and he knows, look at that head glitch, guys. Like, he's on a nasty heady right there, and I know he has a sniper. I'm not challenging that. Like, I'm just gonna let him have that. He can have the rooftop. He can sit up there all day. Now we get high alerted again, right? Trust your high alert. As I'm pushing over this way, I get high alerted, so I immediately drop and get cover behind my rock, right? We drop down. Now we're going to go ahead and smoke again to give myself a little bit more outplay, right? So we use smokes and high alert for outplay potential. Now I immediately try to re-engage. Now my teammate's shooting at him this way. Watch how I anticipate where he's going. When I say that people play predictable, guys, this is exactly it. He gets shot, and what's the first thing he does? He tries to get back into the building. Well, I'm going to meet him there. Now we get that kill. Notice one on my level to the right side. 3 questions. How many enemies are alive, right? So we get 3 enemies still alive here. Right? 3 pings. Now, this guy may or may not be on that team. I don't know. We get one above over to my left. We get this guy on my level here. So let's go challenge the guy on my level. I'm expecting that he's going to push into the building. So look at the centering of the crosshairs, right? Look at where my crosshairs are. Centered exactly on this doorway. Not 100% sure where he is. Trying to see, check that corner, and he just couldn't find a gun. As you go in, I'm going to push into the bunker building right here. You're going to see he tried to find a gun over this way. Unfortunate for him that he just couldn't. Now let's go ahead. We're going to go in. Little bit of an interesting decision that I make here. A loadout probably would have been the smart play here because I've got 21 grand, right? So I've got 21. A loadout would not have been a bad choice because it creates that safety net, right? If you go here, we do not have a loadout up. All 3 of us have hit it. So if I die here with 15 kills and 7 other teams alive with a really good game going and I can't regain, that's going to suck. Now, the other side of it is like maybe if I pop a UAV, I don't even have to worry about that because I have a ton of information about where to push. So we're going to go ahead. In this situation, guys, just make a decision. Just make a decision. 3 clusters of people that you're looking at. You're looking at this cluster, you're looking at this cluster, and you're looking at the hotel farms cluster. I don't care which one you push. You just got to push one of them, right? So I just decided to go ahead and push hotels. You could absolutely push over towards you know, whatever this is over to the right side here, like residential area. Nothing wrong with that, but I decided to go ahead and push this way. Notice we got a bunch of people above, so we're just going to go ahead and try to keep our element of surprise. One of the biggest things that I can tell you is trigger patience. Have trigger patience. Keep your element of surprise and keep right there, right? I don't bust through this door and just break through it and let them know that I'm here. They do not know that I'm here. Right? They have no reason to know that I'm up here with them. So watch how I work around, right? We got one on my level. Look at the centering around the corner. Now, I didn't see that the second one's not here. The second one's ghosted. But because of my element of surprise, that's an easy 1-2 piece right there. We get the kill. Notice which way this guy's moving. Watch this guy on the minimap right here. Watch. It's very clear that he's pushing up the stairs, right? See him pushing up the stairs? I also hear him. I hear the thumping, right? So now we just go challenge here. Thankfully, I have my teammates right here. I'm going to be honest with you. My teammates kind of clutched this up. Unfortunately, we go down. We got no self-revive, 18 kills, but my teammates are here, thankfully. So we're going to go ahead and revive right there. Yep, teammate's going to go get this guy. I steal the kill. There's kill number 19, guys. We are almost at 20 already. We've got 7 other teams still alive. Didn't even see that sniper right there, to be honest with you, until that very last second when I saw the glint. So we go ahead and challenge, guys. I'm in a good position here. Don't really know where anybody is, except for this guy flying in. You see the little parachute right here? Sometimes you need this little piece of information, and these are the things you've got to be aware of. This little bit of movement. This isn't Battlefield, guys. If you see movement, it's most likely a person, so take advantage of that. Really good reach out by that guy, and that's a little bit of a tough spot because This is outside of the range of the Lockman, right? I don't know. I would say what? Well, maybe it's 14 or 15 meters away. The first damage drop-off of the Lockman sub is at 10 meters. So at 10 meters, or at 11 meters, we have a slower TTK than at 10 meters. Well, that's something you got to keep in mind when challenging people and trying to, when you're using the Lockman, fighting right on top of people. Good reach out right there. We're going to notice one flying in. The opposite is the case for something like the Kastov 74U. The Kastov 74U has a little bit more range. I don't know what the exact damage drop-off is, but it has a little bit more range, which allows you to get away with situations in that mid-range, and you can really use that to your advantage, especially with with using it as a sniper support. But you know, Chimera, the Kastov 74U, both great secondaries. Right here, guys, we're able to get that knock. We're able to get that, not quite able to get that thirst, but I do hear one down. There's the thirst. Now we got one down below. Watch the centering around the corner. Guys, when we talk about centering, putting your crosshairs where you think people are going to be, as well as hip firing before you ADS. Look at how many shots I get off here before I actually ADS. So piece it all together. We get the early knock with element of surprise. We see where this guy's moving to, centering the corner, or centering around the corner. We go ahead, and I'm going to slow this down just so you can really see it. Watch how many shots I get off. Centering, I'm already shooting, right? Actually, I don't get that many, to be honest with you. I don't hit that many, but what I will say is it absolutely will win you gunfights. 21 kills, 6 other teams. When we start talking about how do we fight outnumbered, how do we drop higher kill games, a big part of it is starting to take less damage. And little things like centering your crosshairs, challenging with momentum, using UAV towers for information, hip firing before you ADS. Maybe that's the difference between you taking 2 plates of damage and only taking 1 plate of damage, which means you can get back into the fight quicker, which means they don't have as longer to stack. Like, it's all of those little things that really piece together that allow you to start to get more kills and allow you to speed up your pace of play. Now, right here, don't really know where anybody is besides that there's some people over this way. We've obviously got backside here. I know one's over here somewhere, just not 100% sure. That was just based on the guy I shot and based on UAV pings. Now, when we talk about being unpredictable, guys, first of all, trust your high alert, right? We once again see to trust your high alert, but watch how I play this. Watch how I play this. How many of you would re-peek that doorway? How many of you would re-peek one of these 2 doorways? Watch what I do, right? I'm just going to play a different angle. I'm going to play a different angle. Sure enough, we catch him off guard. That's an easy kill. Doesn't even shoot back. Just because of a little bit of unpredictability. Now, by the way, guys, remember I told you about this team over here? Remember I told you I saw the cluster of people over here. These are the things that you need to pick up on. How many of you just start wandering here? How many of you look at this and go, man, I really didn't remember about that team that was over in Farms that Joe just told me about 10 seconds ago, right? Those are the little things that will allow you to stop wandering and act on concrete information so that you can put yourself in a good spot. Then we play positioning right here. Right? Now we're able to just execute. That guy gets fried. Still worried about the other teammates because I don't know how many are over here. Not 100% sure. We're going to put ourselves in a spot to be able to get the thirst without really giving up too much cover. And we don't get minimap pings, guys. When respawn disables, this turns into a battle royale because we don't get those minimap pings anymore. So we've got to start playing smart and really put ourselves in a good position. Still worried about people over this way. Bunch of fighting over to my left side here. Now kind of straight ahead. So we're going to kind of wander over this way, see what we can find. Once again, playing our high ground, right? We're going to push to high ground. We got plenty of cover over this direction. I know somebody's on this ATV. I don't know if his controller died or if his mom called him for dinner. I don't know what happened, but we're able to get that knock right there. Now, what's the one thing? Why am I in this situation? Why am I so nervous to challenge this guy on the ATV? Why am I so nervous to get this kill? I'll show you in a second, right? I'm going to end up getting him. I'm going to end up pushing down here to get him here. But why am I so nervous about that? What is my concern? What my concern is, guys, is look how exposed look how exposed I am. I have cover from my right side here, which I already know that I have cover from. I've already cleared this side, right? I've already been over here and know that there's nobody over here. Where is the other 14 people that are still alive in this situation? They're all to my left, which means I'm very exposed. Yes, trust your high alert here, but that's why I'm so nervous about pushing out to get this kill. And as soon as I do, I immediately take off to try to get cover again because I need to get to a spot where I'm at least safe and not going to go down in a matter of 2 seconds. Got 26 kills, guys. We still have 11 people still alive, and we're just going to go ahead and clear. Little bit of a mistake there, guys. I've got to find a way to get it down. I've got to find a way to get it down right there because now we're put in a pretty tough spot. We got sniper there. Did you guys catch that sniper over to the right side? Look at the sniper on the balcony of the hotel. I didn't catch him right there. I did not catch him right there. I caught him right there. That's when I saw him. So I know I got to push around this way. Other thing that you notice, guys, I got durable gas masks. So we're in a good spot here. We can absolutely make a gas play. Use your durable. Trust your durable. I'm not in a good spot here, right? So I see that guy there. I know that I need to challenge him. Watch how I play the gas mask, though. I just commit to the gas mask. Do not put yourself in a spot where the gas mask animation gets you killed. I know I have plenty of time here. All that time, I'm 2 ticks off my gas mask. I got plenty of time here. Plenty of time to keep playing gas, trying to get it down if I can, and I just cannot seem to get it down. Now, this is the spot where, yeah, we are kind of in a point of no return now. Now we kind of have no choice but to push in. We have no choice. I'm still playing gas mask, right? I know that they have to push out here, so I'm still playing gas mask. I'm still just waiting and waiting and waiting. And now it's like, okay, now I've got to go. And of course, now they peek, right? Unfortunate timing there that they finally peeked that. We're going to peek that way. We're going to peek him this way. We're going to jump it again. Oh, we just hit nasty shots there. Just hit nasty shots. 27 kills, guys. We're going to smoke it out. Give me another durable gas mask. Give me another durable. We got 27 kills, still 6 other people alive. Now, I am worried about one being over here. Basically, that guy's teammate, and then I hear one right behind. Look at the centering. Look at the centering in the high damage areas right here. Like, look, I put my crosshairs exactly where they need to be, both horizontally and vertically. Horizontally, right around the corner. Vertically, my first shot is immediately a high damage area, and that guy can't even shoot back. That guy can't. A lot of you guys go, Joe, why is it that your enemies don't shoot back, but mine do? Not hitting high damage areas, missed shots, not acting on information, you know, little things like that. A lot of you right here are in the same situation. Trust your high alert. This guy just misses shots right here. I get away, and all of a sudden, now I can re-engage. The moment that you give them a window of opportunity, they are absolutely going to take it. Once again, guys, we see him over to the right side. We don't just push here. We play our high ground, right? We play high ground, push up top. We're able to get that knock. We are down to 2 other enemies here. 29 kills. Make sure you are subscribed. Let's go ahead and challenge this. Let's go ahead and challenge this. Now, this is a tough spot, guys. This is a 50-50. You got, as you improve, guys, these are going to be easier. A lot of you probably lose this gunfight here, and it's just a straight 50-50 who can shoot better, who can hit better shots, right? Who can hit better shots? I do. Don't get the ping. 1v1 here. We're going to go ahead and play it up. Now, I get high alerted, so I know he's over here. Again, you see, just I hit shots right there. I know he's over to my left side. I'm waiting. I hear him pushing. I hear him pushing. We're going to go ahead and challenge this, right? Unfortunate. Just couldn't quite clutch. Couldn't win this last gunfight. And I'm going to be honest, guys. I don't do this very often. If you made it this far, I appreciate it. This is aim assist, guys. This is how good aim assist is. If you're on mouse and key, I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. You see, I mean, literally, the crosshairs just pull for him. They just... It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. I'll take the 30 in the second. I would have loved to have the 31 in the dub, but it is what it is, guys. I hope you found today's video helpful. As I always say, let's get better today, and I will see you tomorrow.